Hello, I'm born to be great. My name is Shavone Allen. I'm a person in long-term recovery from substance use disorder. Um, I am so honored to have the opportunity to do this video, and I hope it truly helps somebody. So, a little bit about me. I was in active addiction with prescription drugs. I use Percocets, Oxys, Xanax, hydrocodone, methadone, Suboxone, and I used it for over a decade. It took me to some very low points. I hit quite a few bottoms and um, many bitter ends. I lost my children as a result of my using. My home, I was homeless because of my using, and I ended up going to recovery treatment center once, and I also, so that's an institution, and I also ended up in jail because I did some things that were illegal that hurt my family, my community, my children, and my friends. I committed B&Es, and I ended up going to prison for 2 years. When I got to prison, I was still using drugs. I was still buying Suboxone on my pod from the pregnant women who were there. I was still finessing. I was still in my street mentality, trying to still finesse and con and scheme and do things that were underhanded. Until one day, I believe it was my spiritual awakening, and I really thought about, what am I doing? Do I really want to go home the same person? I wasted the whole first year that I was in there just still getting high and still doing the same things. So, I really had to ask myself. I was 29 years old. I was ready to be 30. My birthday was coming up. And I said, I cried out to God, and I said, what would it take for me to change, for something to change in my life? And, I cried out to God, and I really prayed hard that night. And I remember that He listened to me. Because the next morning, he really worked fast, for everything that I had going on. The next morning, the deputy came into the pod that I was in and said, they're opening up the program pod for all the ladies that are interested. Just come fill out a paper and drop it into the note box. So I went to the deputy and I said, what is this? What is this program? And she said, you should do it, Alan. It'll help you. I really think it'll help you. Do it, Alan. Fill out the paper. So I said, maybe, I said, maybe this is the answer to my prayer. Maybe this is what it's going to take for me to change, right? So I dropped a note. I thought it was going to take a while because, in jail, they take forever to process everything. Everything takes a long time in jail. But once again, God's chariot was moving so quick for me, because I'm talking about the next morning, which is so weird, right? The next morning, they were calling me to move into the program pod. And, from there, I went into the pod. I met some awesome women, and they taught me the 12 steps of recovery. And I was able to learn some spiritual principles and change a lot of my thinking and transform my mind. I modified a lot of my behaviors. I'm not going to say I was perfect, but I stayed in that program for a year, and then I was released. So since I've been released, I've been able to stay clean for 4 years, 4 months, and 24 days. So recovery is awesome. I took it so serious, and I work it with my life, y'all. I'm so grateful for every single one of the steps. But if I could say two steps, step 10, I think it's so important because it helps me to see who I am. I can see myself clearly, but when I, really hone in on what I did, and I'm not feeling comfortable with myself, right? I don't allow myself to think that everything that I do is right and okay, right? So when I'm able to, look at those things, I'm able to change and I'm able to become better, and that's what life is about, trying to become better. And I think that the step 10, just checking my inventory, you can do whenever you want. Like, I don't hesitate to check myself, and I think that's really helped me a lot in becoming the woman that I am today. So I'm so grateful for step 10, but I'm also grateful for step 12, because we keep what we have by giving it away, and that is so true. It's through the therapeutic value of one addict helping another, that helps helps us understand each other. And that's part of the reason why I became a certified peer recovery specialist, because not only am I living it in my personal life, but I'm also able to do it in my career. So I'm in recovery 24/7. Like, I have an opportunity to help people, and I'm really able to stay grounded. So I'm always like, I'm like head first, knee deep, all the way in this recovery thing. And I think that's exactly what I needed. So I just want to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share this with you all. I'm so nervous, guy. But I just want to tell you thank you so much, and I hope that you just stay and fight, and God has you, right? And there's so many people that are doing this thing. You are not alone. Never again. Peace.